Okay, so I know you guys really liked the clothing I put out yesterday, so I'm actually going to show you how I ended up doing that. So, there's two ways you can do this. So, the first way is adding in a software like VTube. Well, not VTube or Studio really, because I don't use that. I use Vroid to make my models. And as you see here, that's how I got this. So first you want to go to outfit, then you want to go to, whatever you want here. And then of course you can change all of this. I'll just go very slowly so you guys can see it. And there's tons of different options for it. Now of course if you really wanted you could just hit edit texture, and that's honestly what I do for most of these. Like this is the original texture here, as you can see. And then this is what you end up with once you change the shader color. Which if you want to really be lazy with it, anyone can do this. I'm not very special when it comes to this. It's pretty simple for anyone to do. So, with that being said, I think really anyone can try this if you want. I mean, I don't really mind. But look at this. See the base colors? That's how I got this. Which, I just put them in like an off shade of black, like a gray color. And then for this one, I made it a little bit lighter so that way that shows right there. And then also, if you go further down, you can kind of get the layers fixed. So, let's say you didn't want a layer, right? You just hit this little eyeball icon here. And once you hit that, that part's hidden on the, actual dress part or whatever you're trying to make. And of course, there's much more to it, but, at the minute, it's not that important. Now, if you want to be super lazy about it, right, and you want to use someone else's work, of course, you would have to look into it before you do it. But, I don't really mind you guys using the dress on that one. If you guys want, you can. I'm not stopping you. But anyway, because it was super simple. And, I'm even showing you how to make it. So, I'm going to close that program because it ended up not responding. But what you want to do is you want to search here, booth. And as you'll see, it'll pop up with a definition. You want to go below that definition and end up finding basically the virtual store. That's basically what it is. It's for online art. It's the International Indie Art Marketplace booth. And once you're here, you can really search up anything you need when it comes to VTuber stuff. Seriously, all you have to do is search. Like, let's say you want a jacket, right? You search up jacket, it'll pop up. But the only thing is, whatever jacket you pick, right? So, let's see here. Let's say you wanted this jacket, right? The seller might have something in the description that doesn't allow you to because of copyright claims. There's no real way to get out of that, except for if they give you express permission, to actually allow the art. Like this art is by, I don't know, Mason Dark. So yeah, I mean, seriously, you just have to kind of go through all of this. And of course, what you have to do is you have to actually put the texture onto a, I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm going to try my best here with what I have already. So let's say I wanted to go to this model, right? Let's say I didn't like the dress on it or something, Something very simple and fixable. Okay? What I want to do is I want to go to outfit. I want to go to the thing I want to change. Hit edit texture. And then once you're there, you double click on it and hit import. And now activate this. So let's say you want this, right? just something completely random, and then it'll pop onto your character. You know? So let's try this again with something different. I don't know what I have here, so, you know. There's a ton of stuff. But yeah. Like I said, it could be anything, so, yeah. And then after that, right, all you really want to do is probably do something like, you know, let's say like shoes, right? And I have no idea if I have any, so yeah, I got no idea. But yeah, essentially you can even like draw on it and it'll appear. See? And of course we're gonna back out of that because, you know, I'm not wanting that, but yeah. So, with that being said, that's how you create it. And that's just a quick guide. So yeah. And also in the future I'm thinking about surprising my brother with a new VTuber model, because he has one that he hasn't used in a little bit, so I might make him a new one. And if you guys want to see that, you can always comment down below. And then after that, you want to make sure you have a software that's at least decent for VTubing, like, you know, VSeeFace, the one I use, like up at the top there. But yeah, it's pretty simple, and once you get it activated, I mean, it's so easy that basically anyone can do it. I mean, honestly, I did all this for free. I mean, it's pretty crazy if you think about it. I didn't spend no money on my VTuber avatar. I made it myself. Besides the, you know, outfit in this case, because, you know, I wanted something better than what I made. So, yeah, you know, booth is always a better option if you're not good at art. But yeah, that's about it. So, thanks for watching. Bye.